Hello students, welcome to HSB YouTube channel. ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ we will be having a talk on a classification of animals. ಕಳೆದ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ ಅನಿಮೇಲಿಯಾವನ್ನ ಯಾವ ಆಧಾರದ ಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ. We understood basis of classification in the last video. In this video, using that fundamental features, how a kingdom Animalia has been divided ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನಾವೀಗ ಕಲಿಯೋಣ. ಬನ್ನಿ, ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ we all know there is a kingdom called Animalia. Animaliaದ ಮುಂಚಿನ ಹೆಸರು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ we call it as a Metazoa. Animaliaದ ಮುಂಚಿನ ಹೆಸರನ್ನ ನಾವು Metazoa ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. Dear students, ಈ Animaliaವನ್ನ based on the fundamental features ಹೇಗೆ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ? What are the fundamental features? ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ look here. The first fundamental features I'll be writing is level of body organization. ಯಾವ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಡಿ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, level of body organization is the first level or the first step of classifying kingdom Animalia. Level of body organization. After level of body organization, we have a next one, that is symmetry. ಎರಡನೇ ಹಂತದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು symmetry ಅನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ತೇವೆ. And after symmetry, we have to talk about coelom. After symmetry, we need to talk about coelom. Coelom anna we gonna consider. Coelom anna we also call it as a body cavity. Considering these three fundamental features, now ಈ ಮೂರು fundamental features ಅನ್ನ ಗಣನೆಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡು we gonna classify kingdom Animalia. ನಮ್ಮ NCERT ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಫ್ಲೋ ಚಾರ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. The same flow chart we need to understand now. ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ ಅನಿಮೇಲಿಯಾ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಡ್ ಇಂಟು ಟೂ ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರೀಸ್. ಹೌದು, ಯಾವುದದು ಎರಡು ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರಿ? ಗಮನ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಕಡೆ. ಒಂದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಪ್ಯಾರಾಜೋವಾ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೇವೆ. ದ ಒನ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಜೋವಾ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಜೋವಾ? ಐ ಟೆಲ್ ಯು. Parazoa is the one subgroup of a kingdom Metazoa which have a cellular level of body organization. ಯಾರಲ್ಲಿ cellular level of body organization ಅನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ತೇವೆ ಅವರನ್ನು ನಾವು Parazoa ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೇವೆ. Done? Next, rest all higher level, that is tissue level. Next, organ level, and after that organ system level. Tissue, organ system level. ಈ higher level of body organization ಅನ್ನ we call them as a Eumetazoa. ಗಮನ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಕಡೆನೇ ಇರಲಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. Eumetazoa is another group. So as a first step itself, we are classifying the animal kingdom into two different groups, one showcasing cellular level of body organization, other one showcasing the higher level, that is tissue, organ system level of body organization. Right? Now, coming to the next. Look here. See, generally parazoans or cellular level creatures shows asymmetrical. In the last video, we have learned what is asymmetrical. They don't show any symmetry. You cannot divide them into two equal half, right? So we'll write asymmetrical. Is everyone are asymmetrical? No, some of them are radial symmetrical. So that's why we tell mostly asymmetrical, or most of them are asymmetrical in nature. The one who is showcasing cellular level of body organization are showcasing mostly asymmetrical symmetry. They don't have any type of symmetry. And if you look at the coelom, they don't have a coelom also. Absence of symmetry, asymmetrical. Absence of coelom, we'll write it as acoelomate. Then which is the phylum which is coming here? My friends, listen. The phylum which is actually over here is only one. That is a phylum number one. That is phylum Porifera. ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು phylum ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ under this, which is called Porifera. I hope you got this now. Kingdom Animalia has two different groups, one with the cellular level, other one is the tissue, organ system level. The one with the cellular level, they don't have a symmetry, we are calling them as asymmetrical. They don't have the coelom, we are calling them as acoelomate. And only one phylum comes under this group, that is actually what? Yeah, porifera. So we can just write it this way. Okay. So this is the first phylum. Look at the next one. We have the bigger one over here. Now, the Eumetazoans, or we call them as tissue, organ or organ system level of organization organisms. This group can be divided into two categories based on the symmetry. First of all, these people are symmetrical. Yes, these people are symmetrical. Yes, they show the symmetry. What type of symmetry they have? Let us write it over here. Some of them showcases, look at the board, some of them showcases radial symmetry, whereas few of them will have bilateral symmetry. One is a radial symmetry, other one is bilateral symmetry. ಒಂದು radial symmetry, ಎರಡು bilateral symmetry. ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕಳೆದ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ what is radial symmetry. Any plane crossing a central axis can give rise to equal half. ಯಾವುದೇ plane ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, if you get a two equal half, that is called radial symmetry. Only one plane can give rise to a two equal half, that is bilateral symmetry, right? Fine. Generally, look at this. Generally, the radially symmetric creatures are also acoelomates. ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ, acoelomates ಆಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ. They are also acoelomate. Yes, the one who are showcasing radial symmetry are acoelomates. Now under here again two phylums are coming. Look at the thing. Under here again two phylums are coming. That is number 2, which is called as Cnidaria. The second phylum, that is Cnidaria, and third one we have, which is called as a Ctenophora. ಮೂರನೇ phylum ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ Ctenophora. Done. The one who is having the tissue organ system are grouped into two. They are symmetrical. One can be radial, one can be bilateral. The radial one doesn't show any type of the coelom, so we call them as a acoelomate. And there are two phylums here, Cnidarians and Ctenophora. Now coming to the bilateral, look here. Coming to the bilateral, we group them into three based on the coelom itself. We group them into three based on the coelom itself. Which are those? Number 1, just a second. Number 1, we have again without a coelom. It's nothing but acoelomates. Done. And next we have one more, which is nothing but pseudo-coelomate. They have a false coelom. All these terms we are well aware. Next we have a next one, which is called as a eucoelom. Means the true coelom is present. My friends, based on this we have few more phylums. Look at over here. We're going to learn the fourth phylum, that is Platyhelminthes. Phylum Platyhelminthes comes over here. And next we have a pseudo-coelomate, only one phylum again, that is Aschelminthes. The next one over here is Aschelminthes. And now coming to this eucoelomates will be having rest all phylum. That is the sixth one we have over here. You can just take a point right from here. That is, we have an Annelida. Then after that, yes, Arthropoda. After that, we have Mollusca. And then we have a ninth one, Echinodermata. And after that, we have two more. One is 10th one, Hemichordata. The 10th one is Hemichordata. And last but not the least, we have the higher phylum, which is nothing but our Chordata. Dear children, by considering the fundamental features of a kingdom Animalia, the fundamentals are level of body organization, symmetry, coelom or a body cavity. This is how the classification going to be. Animalia broadly divided into two based on the level of body organization. Cellular at one side, which are called them as Parazoa. The only Parazoa is porifera. And Eumetazoa is another group. The Parazoans are asymmetrical, acoelomate, porifera. Eumetazoans are further divided based on the symmetry. One showcasing radial, one showcasing bilateral. The one who showcase radial symmetry are acoelomate, and they have two phylums here, Cnidarians and Ctenophores. And coming to bilateral symmetry, we have three different types of coelom. Without coelom, one is there. With false coelom, one is there. And eucoelomates, we have almost 3 plus 3, 6 plus 7 phylums comes here. My friends, this is all about classifying animals based on the fundamental features. In the next video, we will be having a talk on general characteristics of first phylum, that is Porifera.